What is up, fellas? It is April 1st. Happy April Fools. I'm putting up a video because today is supposedly, as it is 11:44 a.m. Eastern Time right now, supposedly Scorched Earth Day. Scorched Earth drops. Scorched Earth has been my favorite map on Ark since before I can remember, but it's just never really been accessible. And when it was back on Ark Survival Evolved, and it was never worth building there. But now there's going to be a closed server open of Scorched Earth today on Ark Survival Ascended. I have not played too much of Ark Survival Ascended since the release, just because I thought that the island only was kind of lame. I played with the big tribe for a little bit, got bored, kind of quit. But I wanted to come on here and talk about that a little bit, as well as a couple other things. I wanted to start with why I haven't been uploading. And I have not been uploading because I've been doing a couple other things. So I'm in grad school right now getting my master's degree to be a speech pathologist. I have another year or so to go. I've got summer semester left, and then next 2 semesters I'm doing externships, which will be super fun. I'm really excited. I'm learning a lot. I'm having a good time at school, but it's really hard. It's a lot harder than undergrad. For any of you who are watching that are undergrad students, master's degree is no joke, but I highly recommend that. It is very enjoyable to do. On top of that, I've been doing a couple other things. I played on my college league team for a little bit. As this was kind of my last year that I would have a chance to do it. I've done it for a long time. I don't know. Anybody that knows me knows I play league a lot. I hit a pretty high rank as far as things can go. Consider it. I'll probably pop up a couple of screenshots here on my ranks and what I've reached in my account names and all that, just because, I don't know, I like showing it off. And it's a lot of fun. And so I enjoyed that, and that's my last kind of go around for that. And that took a lot of my time because we were practicing a couple days a week, and I just would not have had time to play Ark on top of that. Along with that, a lot of you know I lift, and I like working out a lot, and I even tried to pivot my channel a while back to lifting, and then realized that I kind of like it more as a hobby rather than as a job. And so I've been doing a lot of lifting, probably I'd say about 5-6 days a week with some active rest days. And I did a lifting competition, not like an official meet, but it was one of my university sponsored for a nice bench squat deadlift meet. So I'll pop up the videos here of my bench squat and deadlift, and that was super fun. But that's been taking up a ton of my time.
Yep.
Yeah, so those are kind of the big reasons that I haven't been playing. And I'm still planning on keeping up with all the lifting and everything, but I do fully plan on playing at least Scorched Earth, if not keeping going over the summer, because now I have a lot more time as the semester is coming to a close, and I'm having less clients and stuff for school. So I also wanted to talk about the state of the game. So while I haven't been playing, and if you'll notice, I've been popping some footage up behind this of ASA. I popped on for a little bit on Ark Pod because I saw Curtis was doing it, looked like fun, and I figured that I would do that for just a little bit. So I did, and I had a good time. I played for maybe a day. Really didn't get anything done, but I just had a good time running around, checking out the drops, seeing the difference in the game. I had not played with cryopods yet, so that was my only time that I played with cryopods. And realized there's a lot of differences in the game. I was scrolling through, and it was like when I did this little few hour run, it was like a Thursday at 5 p.m. or something when I started. Every small tribe server had like 2 people on it, which is just, it's insane to me to think that they went out of all this effort just to release this game for it to be kind of I don't want to call it a flop, because clearly people like it, but as far as I can tell, maybe it's just the content creators that like it, or maybe it's just 1x that's good, because the only time you actually get good PvP is there because there's only a couple of good base spots to live in, and it's open transfers now. So I'm seeing all these creators like Curtis and Rotoderp, they're doing all these sick videos, but like a lot of the things that they find are like unpowered caves, and it's either people buying stuff from mega tribes or oh no, we got bored because there's literally no one to raid because nobody's playing. So they just let their cave get unpowered because they don't play. They have like a 25-hour offline timer or whatever. So that's just what I've seen. I've also seen other creators. I want to say maybe it was XFibo talking about that the game is dead, and I had a couple of friends hit me up and being like, "Yeah, it's not worth your time to go back. Look at the player count; it's really low." And it does seem like the player count's lower. I don't actually have the numbers right in front of me, but all things considered, from what I can tell, the only server that I've seen that is popping is either 1x sort of, because I saw a bunch of 1x servers with population, or ArcPoc. So I'm concerned. Easily to say I'm concerned for the state of the game. I'm hopeful that as the maps come out and more players start playing, that it'll get back to kind of how it was, but hopefully just less cheaters. I don't know how the cheating's been, but hopefully that's how it's going to go. But we will see about that. I do know that SE is dropping today. Super excited about SE dropping, hopefully, because never know what wildcard's going to do. But I do know what wildcard has said about Scorched Earth, and that is, looks like all that desert heat's gone to our heads. Planning a release over a holiday weekend. ... So to avoid any holiday mishaps and the complications of a cross-platform rollout on a Sunday, the launch is just getting moved to Monday, April 1st for a proper showdown. To keep things fair and fiery during those first few weeks, Scorched Earth will be a bit of a wild frontier. You'll only be able to bring your characters over for the first 60 days. You won't be able to bring any dinos or items onto the map. After the first 60 days, the gates swing wide open. We know this might throw a wrench in your weekend plans, and we're truly sorry about that. Rest assured, Scorched Earth and Bob's Tall Tales are just about ready to ride. So, in true wildcard fashion, they're kind of just beating around the bush. They don't give us a time. They don't give us a really specific launch of any type or how it's going to go. We've never known. I mean, I've been doing ARC launch days for God knows how long, and never once has it gone smoothly. Never once has it gone as anticipated. Usually it takes a few hours to get the servers even started. I mean, when ASA first dropped, I spent the first 3 days trying to get on a server for more than 20 minutes. So I have low expectations, but high hopes for the map, and if I can get lucky, that would be super sick. Just to be able to get on a map, get started, and get the game plan rolling. I plan on rolling out videos as fast as possible as soon as we're on SE. But on top of that, I mean, as far as I know, I think they were ready to release it a few days ago. I think it was supposed to drop like a month ago or something, or Center was. So they're just not doing a good job at staying on top of that launch calendar that they've always been using and saying this is when this map will drop and this is when this map will drop, and they've all been wrong so far. So we are hopeful that this works out today and that Scorched actually drops. I do not expect it to drop. As always, I'm always expecting the worst from Wildcard. They've also said that they're intending to increase their communication with the community, which they have not done. That will never probably change. So no expectations there, but I am hopeful. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is my game plan for Scorched, assuming it drops. So my game plan is I reached back out to Vindactor. He's got a few guys, and they want to try and grab a cave. So I'm thinking that me and Vindactor's friends will give it a go. See what we can do about taking over a Scorched server. I'm way more of a current day, take over the fresh start servers for the first 2 months where they're closed servers, and then kind of bail because I don't really want to do the big tribe stuff on smalls anymore. It's not my thing. Maybe rat holes or skyquets or something. But that's the game plan, is to try and go for daily uploads, long form style, where you guys are going to see everything that I do on these first few days of the wipe, and hoping for quite longer videos, consistent uploads, because I know I've had quite a few people messaging me asking me when I'm going to get back to making videos. So I appreciate all the support and everybody reaching out and checking in that I'm okay and that, I get back to uploading videos, and that is going to happen. So just wanted to check in, let you guys know that, and give you a little update on my life and the state of the game. And I will see you guys in the next video.